Going live. Going live. What's good, everybody? Yes, indeed. I am live. All right. Let's see. Oh, that was loud. All right. Cool. What's good, everybody? I am live, and we are doubling the block. All right. So last year, as you see in the description, I did 75 hard. I started it last year, and I completed it. Started it on December 1st, 2024, completed it February 13th, 2025, and it changed everything. It was a big game changer. A lot of different things were in motion, and now things are different. All right. So, first and foremost, I'm going to go into a few things. Start with it's Monday, December 1st, 2025, winding down. This is the last month of 2025. All right. So I really do hope you were able to progress yourself along and do the things that you needed to do that you sought after at the beginning of the year. Now we come to the end of the year and you're exceeded expectations or very close to surpassing them. Okay. So for me, like I just said a moment ago, I started the 75 hard challenge, and I chose the keto diet with 1 gallon of water, 2 workouts a day, 10 pages a day, ultimately a word a day series, which now will be, and daily live streams, which this is it. So a part of my 75 hard is going live every single day. So y'all gonna see my handsome face for the next 75 days straight as I continue to shed weight, shed fat, get into even better shape. All right. So it's a beautiful thing. It really is that I made this decision. I had came up, decided it about a few days ago, where basically I'm like, I want to do something to compound and stack on the wins I've already been getting. You know, we're not focusing on the setbacks. We focus on the cup half filled. And one thing I remember is when I kickstarted this journey last year, it was a big thing for me to do it. And now I'm like, let's compound and make this a yearly thing because you're not getting any younger. You're going to get older. Things happen. You know, life happens to all of us. But I believe what separates the normal from above average is when they do things that's extraordinary like this. So now moving forward, every year, 75 hard, roll into not drinking no alcohol, indulging in the gym, reading, just in case things maybe fell off or, things have heightened. I'm going to find a way to continuously do this challenge year after year, keep myself recalibrated, accounted for, even as life happens, family, things that, happens when you start to become older and with a bald head now. All right. But like I said, it's ultimately going to be no edits, no filters, no excuses, just raw transformation. We taking it back to day one. All right. Today is the anniversary, officially a year when I start to be on YouTube. And I'm now 300 plus subscribers later. I'm still at it. Stay consistent, as you'll see through my channel over this last year. I'm fucking uber consistent and just who I am. And we will continue to stack these W's. Now, ultimately, as the days go on, as you see, if you have any comments or I start getting people in the chat, ask questions, I have no problem responding to them. But I'm ultimately sharing insights, mindset, fitness outcome, nutrition, if you want to ask about meals, everything I learned about discipline, sobriety, and identity, because that's what's really has happened to me. I've had a dramatic shift in identity. Even though I still have a plethora of different setbacks and disabilities I have to face every single day, I still made it a priority to shift my identity from what I used to be to what I'm stepping into. All right. The Navy isn't for the lighthearted, I'll say, military. It's challenging. Not everybody can say they make it out with all their limbs, at least, with enough mental, with be able to be grateful that they're still alive. And, I'm grateful. And every day is a challenge. And I would just continue to find a way to keep moving forward. But that being said, we have a great word today. And speaking of this great word, before I get into it, it's funny because I actually had made the video already earlier. I made a video on Keystone. Oh, dang it. I told you the word. But I made the video already earlier. And then I said, wait a minute. No, I'm going live. So what am I doing? All right. So scratch that. And it's okay. Just get some exercise in. So the word is keystone, by the way. That's the wedge-shaped piece at the crown of an arch that locks the other pieces in place. Okay. It is something on which associated things depend for support. And then there's other definitions into it. Tourism is the city's economic keystone. And I see it as ultimately one pillar upholds the temple. So a keystone is essentially a very vital piece that plays a role into a great, foundation. When you remove that keystone, it's then notice how valuable it is. So it makes things more challenging where if that one keystone was there, it upholds the temple. See, you must find your one thing and master it. I believe it's the reason why, the book, The One Thing, is so popular, or all these people you see online are so, noticed because they figured out one thing that they're good at and then they expanded on it, whether that is selling, whether that's content and, fitness, whether that's dating, whatever the case that may be, is found one thing. They took that keystone and now they've expanded on it because at the end of the day, they made sure to protect their core habit. All right. And that core habit was built from day in and day out of grinding, putting in the hours, that 10,000 hours, as they say, before you become a master at such, a skill that you've worked for and worked towards. And please don't let that go over your head. Keystone is a true vital word where if used correctly and harnessed accordingly, you can make any dream into a reality. All right. Because just that one skill, get that high level skill. For me, I'm working on my high level skill as well with a number of things. We're going to keep grinding at it, behind the camera. But yeah, today also is day 189 of 365 being sober. All right. Sobriety for me. So since I'm live, I'll go a little more in depth. About 189 days ago, well, I'll say 190, 200, I was seeing alcohol. I was like, dang, I got to do something I've never done before. Last year in 2024 was just challenge after challenge after fitness challenge, after, drinking challenge. One was bigger than the next. And I'm like, I need to do something that's even bigger, even stronger, that shows more resilience in who I am with setbacks faced on a day-to-day basis. And I said, what other than to just put down the devil juice? All right. Anybody who's in the military, has been in the military, any branch knows people drink. You can definitely drink. And I wonder what life would be if I didn't. So I'm going to do a big challenge for a whole year, 365. And we just crossed over halfway mark a few days ago. And now we're at 189 and 365 being sober. And we're just going to continuously stack these days. All right. Because if you want to start this is a little awkward because I used to be doing the cuts and stuff. But yeah, if you want to start your own sobriety guide, start your own sobriety journey, I have an ebook. Definitely click the link in the bio, put your name, your email, and I'm going to send it right to you where you can kickstart your journey. All right. And I had another ebook that it was paid. I got no sales. So like, I'm not going to just lower the price on it to like some low $10 ebook. No, I'd rather either can pay a premium for it or it's just not going to be it at all. And that's okay. I understand I'm in this phase of giving, and I'm cool with that. And that ebook is definitely for anybody who wants to challenge themselves, show themselves that they consume devil juice and devil juice don't consume them. So definitely tap into it if you want to. And shoot, making it this far in the video or seeing this at any point, whether it's today, December 1st, whether it's 10 days later, December 10th, or whether it's January, February, whenever. Hey, man, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, Gango. Because, see, ultimately, the more you interact, all right, the higher chance somebody else can get notified of this channel. Potential to see these words like today's word keystone and implement it into their life for ultimately better life. That's what it's all about. It's all about finding ways in this big, big world with millions and millions of individuals of how can their life be better and how are they able to find things to progress themselves along when they want to. All right. Because at the end of the day, when the dust clears, you can have a better life, but it starts with you. You have to make the decision that you want more, be more, so you can do more. And then somehow the universe just starts working in your way. Or for me, I do a lot of prayers and stuff, and I be in scripture enough. And for me, anytime I have a question or not understanding or something, I'm going to give it up to Yahweh, the man above. All right. He has all the answers. All right. Just know that, know it well. So it's another day posting on YouTube every single day. I think that's kind of cliche because now I'm about to be on live every single day. But you get the gist of it. I will be on YouTube every single day, at least live for the next 75 or 74 days until 1,000 subscribers is amassed. Shoot, even past it. That'd be crazy. That could be a goal, to blow up past 1,000 subscribers from this live. But regardless, I'm going to keep doing it live all the way through February 13th of 2026. Crazy, really, in the last month of 2025. It felt like it was just yesterday. We was at the beginning of this year. But time stops for nobody, as you already know. And we just got to continuously move forward, continuously set goals, continuously work towards them with leading indicators, continuously build out your schedule, continuously work towards something, whatever it is, however you choose to do it. Don't just wake up every day aimlessly. Let's get through it. Let's get to today. Actually have something you're working towards to be better at, okay? That's all I ask, all right? But that being said, this is a great video, all right? I'm definitely going to watch a few older ones, take some more notes, have some more topics to talk about as we progress along in this challenge now, kickstarting it off. Second annual, it's a great thing to make vital decisions to progress life ahead and to show others. All right. I'm here to show others too that, hey, if I can do it, Anthony Moore, with so many different challenges faced and a plethora of different things on a day-to-day basis that have to be handled, you can too. We all have our challenges. We all have our setbacks. The real question is, are you willing to do what it takes or not? So y'all get after today. Well, the day is almost over in about another 14 minutes. But y'all get after tomorrow. I can't wait to talk to y'all tomorrow. I made sure to speak to y'all earlier. And let's not ever, ever, ever forget. It's another day to get a W. And it's another day to be great. Dang, I just got nervous. All right, y'all. Be amazing.